Okay, today we're going to be learning about Unicorn Model by ICT. So the first step will be time. Time will be for London. It would be 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. In New York from 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. The best pairs to trade with Unicorn Model is Euro USD, GBP USD, NAS 100, or SPX 500. Right now I'm using the Unicorn Model on Top Step. It's a futures um, funded challenge. So right now I'm using it for a 50K trading combine. And if you my profits, it's day one, it's 6, 2, and it keeps so on. So my win rate right now on Top Step is about 64%. And the pairs I'm using right now for Top Step is E-mini, E-mini NASDAQ, and E-mini S&P. And sometimes I use micro or micro NASDAQ. Okay, so what is a unicorn? A unicorn comes with a breaker block and the fair value gap. So what is a bullish unicorn? So a bullish unicorn has a high, a low, and a lower low, and a displacement. Bearish unicorn comes with a high, low, higher high, and a displacement. So now what is a fair value gap? A fair value gap, it has 3 candle formation with expansive middle candle causing a gap between wicks of a candle 1 and 3. So if you look at the example here, there's a first candle, second candle, third candle, and you see a gap right here. So a unicorn model always comes with a fair value gap and a breaker block. Now let me show you a trade I took on GBP USD. But before I take a trade on the 5-minute, I usually look at my daily bias. So on the daily bias, I usually use ERL to IRL. So what is ERL? ERL meaning external range liquidity, and IRL meaning internal range liquidity. So internal range liquidity is fair value gap. So higher time frame fair value gap. External range liquidity is your higher time frame swing high or swing low. So since the price is on the internal range liquidity on the fair value gap, I would want the price to go back up. So my daily bias right now is bullish. So on the 1 hour, I usually use market structure on the 1 hour. So if you look at the market structure right now, it's making higher highs and higher lows. And before that, I marked the higher time frame swing low since I'm still bullish. If it's bearish, I would mark higher time frame swing high, right? So now I'll move to my 5-minute and wait for 2 a.m. New York time to start before I take that trade. So right now around 2 a.m. I wait for a Judas swing before I take a unicorn. So I wait for the price to sweep the Asia low since I'm taking a London trade. So now I wait for Asia low to sweep. Just gonna be patient, right? Alright, so now since it swept Asia low, I have to look for what? Breaker block. Here's your breaker block. So your breaker block could be, let's say, if you know what supply and demand, this would be your supply, right? Or if you know an order block, this would be your order block. So a breaker block means it's a order block that is broken with displacement. Okay, so let me show you where displacement. There. So this could be your displacement. So now you put your stop loss either here on the swing low or below the fair value gap. So right now I'm just going to put it below the fair value gap. And I would just take 1:2 below the fair value gap. You just take 1:2 right there. 1:2. So let's play the price. There you go. TP smash, right? So yeah. Okay, so for our second example, we're not gonna be using a daily bias. We're just gonna wait for a stop hunt right here to get swept. So where's our order blocks? Our order blocks right here. Series of candle right there. And where's the fair value gap? So fair value is down here. So now the price got swept right here, and we had a displacement. So that's a valid unicorn. So put it along here. Your stop loss would be about down here on your swing low, or here on your fair value gap. So let's put it up here. So now I'll just take 1:2 and let the play. So there, take that. See, I took out that fair value up right here, the bottom, and then retraced. Still valid, and then should take 1:2. So not yet. There it is. See? So that's without the daily bias, but it's still better with the daily bias because if you see a daily bias, you'll see that the price is still on the IRL, still on the ERL. So I would still take a buy trade since it's on the IRL. Go to the ERL. All right, so that's it. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like my video.